Hello students, today we are going to learn about the meaning and importance of staffing function. This was the another important function of management. Staffing means what? In short or in one sentence, we can say that staffing means to appoint a person, to appoint a right person for the right job. Or we can say that it is a process of attracting, recruiting. Recruiting means what? To select and appoint a suitable candidate. Recruiting, selecting, placing, appraising. Appraising means to evaluate, give the remuneration, develop them by giving the training, and to keep them as the best workforce. So these are some points which include the features of staffing function of management. This staffing is the main source. There are 4 types of specifically main resources are there: man, money, material, machine, in which the manpower is the main resources, because here in the staffing function totally appointment and selection of a manpower is the most important. To select the right person for the right job comes under in the process of staffing, because the process of staffing function or the selection of person gives the overall growth and success of an organization. So it is a very difficult job in the organization to select a proper person with a qualified experience and a proper knowledgeable person. It is very challenging for the organization to focus on the best utilization of workforce. So we come to the meaning. Staffing is the process of filling positions or posts in the organization with adequate and qualified personnel. Now what here they are saying? Staffing is a process. Staffing word is included a number of steps. That is why here some process are done in which some steps are to be taken for selecting a person. For selecting a person, some steps are there. For example, giving an advertisement. Before advertisement, finding the requirement in the organization which department needs a person that qualified, that person required, and after identifying they will give the advertisement. After advertisement, the person will give them application, apply for the jobs, then they will conduct the interviews, recruit them, select them, place them order, and finally selection process will be complete. And after selection, if the freshers candidate or if the fresher personnel will be selected, then organization will give them training, so that whatever requirement needs within the organization's department, they will provide the proper training. So the whole process comes under in the staffing function. So it is a process of filling positions or posts which is to be required in the organization, and adequate and qualified personnel. Staffing is the process of acquiring. Acquiring means to need, zarurat, to get or to obtain. Deploying means to take work from them, उनसे काम करवा के लेना. And retaining a workforce. The 3 words included in the process of staffing. What they are saying? Again, I will tell you. Staffing is the process of acquiring. That means to get people, to obtain the person. Deploying, to take work from them. And to keep as a workforce with their sufficient quantity. Not more persons are required, not less persons are required. A sufficient quantity of person will be appointed for the organization, and with the quality. Quality means their knowledge, their experience, their qualifications. That comes under in the quality. to create a positive impact on the organization's effectiveness. Organization effectiveness is totally dependent upon the person who is working in the organization. If a person is having a more experience, then definitely he will provide his best efficiency level and give the effectiveness in his work and give more success and development of the organization. So it was the most important process, most important function of management. Next definition. These two definitions are given in this slide, which is besides from your textbook. You can also write these two definitions. According to McFarlane, staffing is the function by which manager built an organization through the recruitment, selection, and development of individuals as capable employees. So again, according to that person, what they are saying, it is a process, it is a function under which a manager find the requirement, identify the person's requirement in the organization, and finally they will complete this process through the recruitment. Recruitment means what? Selecting and appointing a suitable candidate. Selection and development of individuals means to provide the training. Train them as required for the organization. Development of the individuals as capable employees. Next definition, according to Knoots, O'Donnell and Hannes Verich, the management function of staffing is defined as filling positions in the organization structure. This management function, that is staffing, is defined as filling positions. First of all, organization will find the requirement of the position, which department need a man force and which type of person, that means which qualifications need for that particular department. For that, they will filling the position in the organization structure through identifying workforce requirement, किस टाइप के काम की हमें मैन पावर की रिक्वायरमेंट है, इन्वेंटरिंग द पीपल अवेलेबल. नाउ आफ्टर identifying, they will give the advertisement or they will give the appointments, or they can make the list. Inventorying the people available means they will make the list of people who are available in the organization or the people required in the organization. Then recruitment, selection, placement, which department needs a person and that new candidate should be placed in that particular department. Then promotions also comes under in the staffing. That means if a person is more qualified or a knowledgeable experience, then definitely he or she will promote for the higher post. Appraisal means to evaluate. Naturally, after evaluation only the promotion will be decided. Compensation means the settlement if the worker who is already working in the organization, and if that worker having any problem, or he will resign, or maybe possible any accidentally he will leave the job, then in place of that settlement of that, his son or a qualified person behalf of us, then they will get the job under the settlement. And finally, training of the needed people. The person or the new candidates who are appointed within the organization select the organization, and finally they will give them training. Definitely training is required because every person only have the theoretical knowledge, but practically within the organization what exactly they are required, every department needs some different work, uses some different techniques. For that, definitely every organization have to give the training. Now comes to the importance of staffing. Why this staffing is importance? What was the importance? क्या इसका क्यों ज़रूरी है? स्टाफिंग का जो प्रोसेस है वो ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में क्या इंपॉर्टेंस रखता है? नाउ द फर्स्ट इंपॉर्टेंस इज इफेक्टिव मैनेजरियल फंक्शन. Now in this picture we are seeing some different words are given like employees, job, positions, hire workers from other persons, human resources, interview, skilled employees, different works. So in short, the word staffing is the main which take all this under a one word, that is staffing. So this staffing is an important managerial function. And why it is important? Because the other four functions like planning, organizing, directing and coordinating, or we can say the controlling also, all these functions are dependent upon the manpower. And manpower, from where this manpower will come? Naturally, this manpower will comes through the staffing function. So staffing is the key to the effective performance of the other functions of management. So in this point, for the efficient performance of other functions of management, staffing is its key. Since if an organization does not have the competent personnel, in this point what they are saying, that this staffing is the main function which works an important position under the different other functions of management. But if an organization cannot able to appoint a competent person means a person who have not a complete knowledge or not an experienced person. अगर organization ने ऐसे competent person को appoint, if an organization does not have the competent personnel, अगर organization के पास में ऐसे qualified या experienced personnel नहीं है, then it cannot perform the function of management like planning, organizing and controlling functions properly. In short, what they are saying, अगर हमारा स्टाफिंग फंक्शन का जो प्रोसेस है, प्रोसेस में आ जाता है रिक्रूटमेंट, सिलेक्शन, उनका एवोल्यूशन, उनका प्रमोशन, उनका ट्रेनिंग. सो अगर ये प्रोसेस हम नहीं करते हैं तो हम किसी भी पर्सन को अपॉइंट कर लेंगे. अगर हमने किसी भी पर्सन को अपॉइंट कर लिया जो कि क्वालिफाइड नहीं है तो वो अदर फंक्शंस को भी ठीक तरीके से परफॉर्म नहीं कर पाएगा. सो वी हैव टू थिंक or we have to complete the whole process of staffing systematically. Next importance of staffing is it leads to effective utilization of human resources. Naturally, human resources, and this was the staffing, is the main important resources, that is manpower. And manpower is only the person who does the work. Okay, man जो है वही सारी टेक्निक्स, वही सारे सिस्टम्स और अपने माइंड से, अपने नॉलेज को यूज़ करके ही हर एक रिसोर्सेज, अदर रिसोर्सेज का सिस्टमेटिकली यूज़ कर पाएंगे. इसीलिए वी हैव टू टेक द प्रॉपर केयर एट एवरी स्टेज इन द स्टाफिंग लाइक रिक्रूटमेंट, सिलेक्शन, प्लेसमेंट, their remuneration, their training, development, etc. That means staffing is the most important function. अगर हमने गलत पर्सन को सेलेक्ट कर लिया तो यहाँ पर अदर रिसोर्सेस का कैसे यूज़ किया जाए, कैसे अपने माइंड को यूज़ करके मैन पावर अदर रिसोर्सेस को यूज़ करें, तो वो पॉसिबल नहीं हो पाएगा. दैट इज़ वाई वी हैव टू टेक अ प्रॉपर केयर. सो द वेज बिल ऑफ बिग कंसर्न इज क्वाइट हाई. दैट मीन्स जो बिलिंग है, वेज बिल मीन्स पेमेंट, इट इज़ रिलेटेड टू द मनी. जो मनी है, जो कैश है, उसका जो बिल है बिग कंसर्न्स का, वो काफ़ी हाई होता है. ऑल्सो अ ह्यूज अमाउंट इज स्पेंट ऑन द स्टाफिंग प्रोसेस. वाई दे आर स्पेंडिंग अ ह्यूज अमाउंट? बिकॉज डेफिनेटली दे वॉन्ट द क्वालिटी वाइज पर्सन. दे नीड अ experienced or a qualified person, quality चाहिए. That is why they spend a huge amount इन द प्रोसेस ऑफ स्टाफिंग. और प्रोसेस क्या है स्टाफिंग का? रिक्रूटमेंट, सिलेक्शन, ट्रेनिंग एंड डेवलपमेंट ऑफ एम्प्लॉयज़. इन सभी वर्क के लिए ऑर्गेनाइजेशन ह्यूज अमाउंट स्पेंड करती है ताकि हम एम्प्लॉयज़ का सिलेक्शन प्रॉपर कर सकें. बिकॉज एम्प्लॉय इज़ द पर्सन, मेन मैन पावर, जो कि वर्क को किस तरीके से काम को करना है, अपने माइंड और अपने स्किल्स को यूज़ करके हमारी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन को ग्रोथ और डेवलपमेंट प्रोवाइड कर सके. टू गेट द ऑप्टिमम आउटपुट, द स्टाफिंग फंक्शन should be performed in an efficient manner. Next importance is to build a cordial relationship. In this picture, everyone will join their hands. That means everyone works and everyone coordinate and makes a good and healthy relationships among all the level of the employees, because this staffing, this function is related to the manpower, and here it is very important to make the healthy and good relationship among the manpower. अगर ह्यूमन रिलेशंस अच्छे होंगे तो डेफिनेटली बेटर कम्युनिकेशन होगा, बेटर कोऑर्डिनेशन होगा, एंड इनडायरेक्टली इन सभी के एक साथ एफर्ट्स के बेसिस पे ऑर्गेनाइजेशन की ग्रोथ पॉसिबल होगी. सो स्टाफिंग हेल्प्स बिल्डिंग बेटर रिलेशनशिप among the managers and organization, or we can say that within the all levels of the organization, a healthy relationship within the top level, middle level and lower level. The success of any organization depends upon better coordination and communication. Naturally, जब हम आपस में डिस्कस करके ऑर्गेनाइजेशनल के एम्स और ऑब्जेक्टिव्स को ध्यान में रखते हुए आपस में बातचीत करते रहेंगे, जो भी रिक्वायरमेंट्स हैं, जो भी डिफ़िकल्टीज़ हैं, जो भी प्रॉब्लम्स हैं, उसको सॉर्ट आउट करते जाएंगे, देन डेफिनेटली हमारा जो गोल है, ऑर्गेनाइजेशनल गोल है, उसे हमें अचीव करने में ईजी होगा. कोऑर्डिनेशन एंड कम्युनिकेशन बिटवीन द एम्प्लॉयज़, दिस इज पॉसिबल थ्रू स्टाफिंग. देयरफॉर स्टाफिंग हेल्प्स इन बिल्डिंग द relationships, or we can say that a healthy relationship. Next importance is it helps to the human resources development. Again come to the resources. This staffing function is related to the human. This was the important resources other than other resources, money, material or machines. All these three are totally dependent upon the manpower, human resources. So skilled and experienced employees is the assets of business organization. यहाँ पे human resources जो हैं वो systematically staffing का process complete करते हैं और अपने इस डिपार्टमेंट में प्रॉपरली इस प्रोसेस को कंप्लीट करके स्किल्ड और क्वालिफाइड एम्प्लॉयज़ को सिलेक्शन करते हैं, और इसे करने के बाद में उन्हें ट्रेनिंग प्रोवाइड करना और उनसे रिलेटेड जो भी रिक्वायरमेंट्स है उसे कंप्लीट करके इट एंश्योर्स द स्मूथ फंक्शनिंग ऑफ ऑल द मैनेजरियल एस्पेक्ट्स. स्किल्ड एंड एक्सपीरियंस्ड एम्प्लॉयज़ is an assets of business organization. They are the assets. Assets means what? They are the assets. We can say that the like other goodwill or machinery in which the organization will invest their money. Similarly, अगर हम अपने employees को skilled करने में या फिर उन्हें ट्रेनिंग प्रोवाइड करने में कुछ भी इन्वेस्टमेंट करते हैं, then it becomes the assets of business organization, because all this process gives the benefit to organization से only. Staffing helps to inculcate the organizational culture into employees. Staffing का जो process है वो organizational के जो disciplines हैं वो employees के अंदर inculcate करना means to include, means to adopt. It trains and develops the existing and functioning of all the managerial aspects of the business organization. Here, human resources development will arrange the training sessions, arrange the seminars, give the knowledge of the new techniques, and develops the people's skills increase their knowledge, and in short, it will increase the organizational objectives. Next importance is it helps in effective use of technology and other resources. If a person is qualified, skillful, or we can say that experienced, then definitely that person can use all the latest technology, eager to know the latest technology, or how to use the capital or the material to increase the production level, and to adopt different new methods for doing the work effectively. So all this using technologies comes under in the mind of an human. So again, this staffing अगर प्रोसेस हमारा सिस्टमेटिक हुआ है, then definitely human resources का यूज़ करके हम टेक्नोलॉजी को ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा अच्छे से अप्लाई कर पाएंगे और उसके बेसिस पे ऑर्गेनाइजेशन का ग्रोथ होगा. स्टाफिंग is the human factor that is instrumental in effective utilization of latest technology, capital, material, etc. जो भी रिक्वायरमेंट्स है, जो भी बाहर की न्यू टेक्निक्स है, चाहे वो मटेरियल है, रॉ मटेरियल है, या मनी है, मशीन्स हैं, न्यू टेक्निक्स हैं, न्यू सिस्टम्स हैं, न्यू मैथड्स हैं, इन सभी का यूज़ तभी पॉसिबल है जब हमारा स्टाफिंग का जो प्रोसेस है वो इफ़ेक्टिवली इफ़िशेंटली उसको हमने ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में अप्लाई किया है. अगर ह्यूमन का जो मेंटल लेवल प्रॉपर है, देन डेफिनेटली वो पर्सन इन सभी का लेटेस्ट टेक्नोलॉजी का या अदर रिसोर्सेज का इफ़ेक्टिव यूटिलाइज कर पाएंगे. अगर पर्सन ही क्वालिफाइड नहीं होगा तो सारे रिसोर्सेज, न्यू टेक्नोलॉजीज का यूज़ इफ़ेक्टिव पॉसिबल नहीं है. So the management can ensure right kinds of personnel by performing the staffing function. So here management takes the necessary and a good step for ensuring a right person appoint for the right job that performs in the staffing function. So therefore staffing helps in effective utilization of technology and other resources as it involves human power. Next importance is improves efficiency. For example, if a fresher with his in his interview, he will select in the organization, but that employee, that candidate is fresher, a fresh engineer. Okay, now that engineer comes from completing his education, but when he comes in the organization, he learn different techniques, how to work, takes a direction from the HODs by using his own skill of his engineering part. He uses his own skills and organization will gives them a trainings also. Okay, so after training or after doing work systematically, naturally their self development is possible, and if their self development is possible, then naturally organizational development will complete or growth will comes. So definitely slowly their efficiency level will increase. Better, bad, poor, fair, good, and then excellent. When the person comes in this level, that is excellent level, then naturally he gives the benefit to the organization. Staffing helps to improve efficiency, productivity, and profitability of the enterprise. So staffing is the most important function of management. It helps to improve the efficiency of the organization, productivity, and the growth and profitability of the enterprise. So proper staffing policy such as training and development will leads to job satisfaction of the employees. Through performance level of the employees can also be improved, which in turn will leads higher efficiency. Now the next importance of staffing is long-term effect. Qualified or skilled, or we can say that the experienced employee becomes the assets of the business organization. How? Within the organization, if HR department select the correct employee, expert employees, qualified employees, and also gives or arrange the proper training sessions for the existing staff, then these trained employees provides an 100% their full contribution towards the organization, and this leads to the path of success. So it is known as it comes under in the investment in the human resources has long term effects. Like अगर हम क्वालिफाइड, इफ़िशिएंट और स्किलफुल वर्कर्स को, एम्प्लॉयज़ को सेलेक्ट करते हैं, उन्हें प्रॉपर ट्रेनिंग प्रोवाइड करते हैं, देन डेफिनेटली वो हमारे ऑर्गेनाइजेशन को सक्सेस, ग्रोथ और डेवलपमेंट प्रोवाइड करते हैं. और ये सक्सेस और ग्रोथ विद इन अ डे पॉसिबल नहीं है, ये प्रोवाइड होता है विद इन अ ईयर और more than years. That means it is known as the assets of the organization, and this training and this qualified employees provide a positive effects and provides their full efficiency to the organization. That means a long term effects will be given by the employees. How it is possible? When a proper employees should be selected, proper candidates should be selected through the staffing process. That is why here the word investment is given. Human resources पर जो इन्वेस्टमेंट किया जा रहा है, वो इन्वेस्टमेंट हमें फ्यूचर में लॉन्ग टर्म बेनिफिट्स प्रोवाइड करने में हेल्पफुल रहता है. सिंस स्टाफिंग फंक्शन हैज़ लॉन्ग टर्म इम्प्लीकेशंस, दीज डिसीजंस शुड बी टेकन विथ आउटमोस्ट केयर. राइट, यहाँ पर स्टाफिंग फंक्शन बहुत ही इम्पॉर्टेंट फंक्शन है, बिकॉज इट गिव्स अ लॉन्ग टर्म इम्प्लीकेशंस. फ्यूचर में ये एम्प्लॉय जिसे हम सेलेक्ट कर रहे हैं अपने स्किल्स को यूज़ कर पाएंगे या नहीं कर पाएंगे. इट वॉज चेक्ड अंडर द सिलेक्शन प्रोसेस. दैट इज वाई हियर दे आर टेकिंग दैट डिसीजन शुड बी टेकन विद द utmost care. The decisions are crucial for the efficiency of the staff in the organization, and decisions related to the selection is the important for the efficiency of the staff, and definitely it provides the success and positive effects, or we can say that the long term positive effects in the organization. Next importance of staffing is essential contribution. Essential contribution means staffing ensures the continuity and growth of organization through development of employees. If we are giving them proper training or selecting a right person for the right job, that means we are completing the process of staffing systematically, then definitely it ensures the growth of the organization. Staff selected must have the ability to face future challenges of the organization. Naturally, organization में सक्सेस होने के लिए डिफरेंट चैलेंजेस को फेस करना पड़ता है. अगर जो एम्प्लॉयज़, जो स्टाफिंग हमने सेलेक्ट किए हैं, अगर हमने उन्हें प्रॉपर ट्रेन किया है, चैलेंजेस को फेस करने के लिए कैपेबल बनाया है, उनके अंदर कॉन्फिडेंस क्रिएट किया है बाय गिविंग द प्रॉपर ट्रेनिंग, देन डेफिनेटली दे विल गिव देयर कंप्लीट और essential contribution for the future, and also gives the future benefit in the organization. So contribution of the staff in their future role is taken into account in the staffing function. Next importance is to provide the job satisfaction. Naturally, if employees get motivated, organization gives the proper direction, giving the motivation, or we can say that giving the promotions, giving allowances, or also give the different financial, non-financial incentives, good remunerations, और training and development programs arrange किए जाते हैं. उन्हें सैलरी अच्छी प्रोवाइड की जाती है, then definitely what goes in turn, the employees will satisfied towards their job and gives their 100% for the jobs and gives the growth. Staffing is an important source for the job satisfaction of the employee because through this system, personnel are allocated jobs according to their ability, talent, qualifications, and expertise, which provide employees more satisfaction about their jobs. Definitely, अगर ये सब प्रोवाइड किया जा रहा ऑर्गेनाइजेशन के थ्रू तो एम्प्लॉयज feels a job satisfaction which is more important. So as a result, they give their 100% efforts towards their job. Last importance, maintain harmony. Harmony means complete, relax, without any disputes. They work together, they communicate, coordinate together, and smoothly with a healthy relationship, they work for the organization. What was written in this picture? There is no success without teamwork, and there is no teamwork विदाउट हारमनी. बिना आपस में मेल जोल के टीम वर्क पॉसिबल नहीं है, और जब टीम वर्क नहीं है देन डेफिनेटली ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में सक्सेस पॉसिबल नहीं होगा. इसीलिए स्टाफिंग का जो फंक्शन है, स्टाफिंग का जो प्रोसेस है, जिसमें इंडिविजुअल्स का रिक्रूटमेंट, सेलेक्शन, उनका प्लेसमेंट एज वेल एज उनका परफॉर्मेंस, वो रेगुलरली एवेल्यूट किया जाता है और उस एवेल्यूशन के बेसिस पर उन्हें प्रमोशंस प्रोवाइड की जाती है. प्रमोशंस प्रोवाइड करती है उन्हें जॉब सेटिस्फैक्शंस, एंड वो क्राइटेरिया जो है उसके बेसिस पर एम्प्लॉय सेटिस्फाई रहते हैं और हेल्दी और पीस हार्मनी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में डेवलप होता है. इनडायरेक्टली मोटिवेशंस पॉसिबल होता है. प्रॉपर स्टाफिंग फैसिलिटेट्स टीम वर्क एज एम्प्लॉयज आर मोटिवेटेड टू वर्क इन द हार्मनी with the goal of the organization. This in turn reduces conflicts and disputes to the minimum, and team spirit is maintained for staffing, for efficient working and the growth of business. So here completes the meaning and importance of staffing. So in short, what exactly staffing function is saying? The staffing functions is related to a process which includes a recruitment, selection, development, training and compensation of the personnel. Thank you.